Okay, I'm having some problems with electrical on the rear door of my Dodge Ram 1500 2002, and I had the same issue on the left side door, and it turns out that there's a kink point right here on the side of the door, and in here, because that the door open and closes a bunch of times over and over, it bends those wires to the point where they break. And right now the automatic the automatic locks don't work, so I can't unlock this door from the driver's side door, and it's super annoying because I can't reach it to unlock it. The other door, what happened was too is that the same thing happened, but it was one thing, like the light wouldn't work, and then the window wouldn't work, and then the automatic locks stopped working, and then the speaker stopped working. So I knew there was something up. But yeah, it's in here. For everybody, I've seen tons of forums online where they've had the same exact problem and they're tearing the door apart. It's right here. This is it. Just all we're gonna do is cut this open. We're gonna splice some new wires in there, and gonna fix the problem. All right. So it said the door probably has an electrical problem. Mostly because it crimps the wires right here in the door, right there. But I untaped it all, and none of the wires look bad. So I'm about ready to take the door off, the door panel off, and check the lock mechanism itself. And I started that by actually I have to pull off the handle, which has a star type connection, and then all of this is Phillips head right there. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then so getting the door off, or the door panel off, was fairly easy. There's just one electrical connection here, and then that screw which I took out, which was holding the panel on, and then you just lift straight up, and then those little hooks that hook into the door, they come right off. So the lock mechanism looks like this, which I'm going to replace, and there's 3 bars on it that have to come undone. They actually hook in right here, and then these clip and lock the bar in place. So in this case, this is for the door latching when you unlatch the door from the inside, because it's got the parental controls here to lock it from coming undone, or from going past there. And then this is the lock for the actual electric part that doesn't work on the current one. And but yeah, that part locks the door. And then this would be for the outside part. So we're gonna take the electrical part off the current one on there, and then test this one to make sure that is the problem. So we don't have to take all, because it is a pain to get all the cables off of it. So, okay, here's the new lock, but I've disconnected it from the old lock just to make sure that was the problem. But all it does is you actually have to push down on this clip right here, and then it pulls off like so. But you got to get a screwdriver in there to kind of, because the lock is behind this metal piece here. You got to get, kind of your hands in there just right. But yeah, I'm gonna put it on here just to test it, and then I'm gonna hit the button, and you can watch to see if it actually goes. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's the, see how it's moving there? So we know that it's the actual lock mechanism that's broken. So I'm going to try to get the bars off the old one and then get the new one in place. Alright, the door's all back together. The biggest problem was getting the cables that are attached to these right here off while it's still in the door, because these are fit on pretty tight. So you gotta get these to come up, and then you can pull the cable right out of the hole. They go right into that hole right there, and then these clip on. and there's 3 of those. So, and they make it pretty difficult to get to because, you know, as it sits on the door, it's like there's no way to get in. But there's like certain amount of holes right in here where you can get in there. But anyway, door's back together, and the lock works. So since it's a pain in the butt to unlock it from the driver's door without the automatic locks, it's definitely going to be a time saver. So yeah, real easy fix. The part was about $75 for the lock mechanism, but to have somebody else do it would have cost a lot more. So to me, it's worth the money. Anyway, thanks for watching.